Hello there. I'm calling to inform you that I likely won't make it to the studio this weekend. I know we're supposed to air episode 5, but my condition seems to be getting worse. Cassidy and I arranged to meet for a few days to see if he can figure out what's happening to me.
Oh, shoot. You feeling alright?
Well, I feel completely fine physically. I'm mainly just curious as to why my appearance is changing the way it is.
I know you've been brushing it off up until now, but we're all worried about you, man. Me, Trap, the other nightmares, Foxy, Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, Laura, Lolbit, the toys. People are submitting questions for the podcast specifically asking if you're okay. Even Roxanne gave me a call a few days ago wondering what's going on with you.
I understand and appreciate your concern, but I assure you that whatever this is, it's likely nothing outside of what Cassidy's power can fix. Even if it is, we have Nightmarion as a safety net.
Well, I'm glad you're finally looking out for yourself. And good thing you told me ahead of time that you weren't coming.
Can you and Mavis manage on your own?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Again, thanks for telling me about this.
Don't mention it.
I hope Cassidy's able to help. Talk to you later.
Indeed. Bye.
Greetings, listeners. I'm Nightmare Bonnie.
And I'm Mavis, or as some of you may know me, Shadow Bonnie.
Welcome to episode 5 of the podcast. Unfortunately, Funtime Foxy couldn't be here with us today as he's busy dealing with stuff. We'll try to answer as many of your questions as we can, and for those of you who had questions for Funtime, I promise we'll save those questions and get around to answering them next episode. Anyways, on to the questions for today. Mavis, can you read the first one?
Alright. Oh god, immediately getting into weird territory. Beast Prince 9000 is asking, do animatronics have reproductive parts?
That is that is the best question I think we've gotten. No, we don't. Obviously, we don't. When I said born last episode, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it literally. Though, we can still feel attraction to someone. Kind of makes me wonder what the hell Plushtrap and Fexa do.
Hey, yo, easy there.
Nah, I'm not going there.
Yeah, chill out, my guy. We just sat down.
I know, sorry. See, this is the problem with Funtime not being here. It's like normally when he's here, I'm able to get into this mindset where I'm focused and can filter my thoughts. But he's not here, so I'm just in a really goofy mood.
Dude, I can relate. I get that all the freaking time. It's one of those things. Like, I act differently around pretty much everyone. I know this is gonna sound totally cheesy, but I feel like I can be more open and like myself around you because we've been friends for a long-ass time.
Oh shit, we have. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've known you almost for as long as I've known Plushtrap.
Yeah, cause you met him in high school. And we met
in
our
college,
year
yeah.
of college.
That's like 12 years.
It's been that long.
Yeah, time flies. Okay, moving on. We have a question from the returning fighting specialist, Luigi J. Do you think Jason Voorhees can beat every single FNAF character?
Hang on, pause real quick. Hey, it's me, in editing. I'm here because the answer to that question depends on which universe you're talking about. In the canon FNAF universe, I'd say possibly. He would get through at least 99% of them. The only one I'm kinda iffy about is Stitch Wraith. It's been a while since I've read any of the books, but I know that Stitch Wraith is debatably the most powerful FNAF character, so I don't know. Anyways, that's my guess for the canon universe. As for this universe, well, I'll let them answer.
No, sorry, but no. Jason versus Cassidy is a fight that would be over the second it started. Jason versus Nightmarion is a fight that wouldn't even start, it would just be over.
Well, assuming he fights us in order from weakest to strongest, then he's not even making it to the Supernaturals. Once he gets to Plushtrap, Jason is screwed.
Wait, what?
No, I'm being dead serious. In the years that I've known him, I have seen Plush win some crazy-ass fights. I don't know how he does it. He's fought things like Jason before. Super strength and teleportation has not helped anybody against him. He's fast, he's slippery, he's agile, he somehow hits as hard as like a 400-pound boxer, he knows all the ways to use a person's weight and size against them, and his battle IQ is off the charts. It's insane! He reminds me, you know who he reminds me of? Plush reminds me of Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. It's like he's small but can kick pretty much anyone's ass.
So he is the short king.
He is! And as if he wasn't badass enough already, I think he has a few friends that are like military special ops, so he has easy access to some pretty lethal weapons. Now, of course, Plushtrap wouldn't be able to really kill Jason, but he would still mess him up big time.
It would be a super embarrassing defeat for Jason, and all the Friday the 13th fans would cry their eyes out, and honestly, they can cope harder.
Calm down, this is only theoretical. Something tells me you don't like Friday the 13th very much.
Really, I'm just not big on scary movies in general. Now, it's not because I'm scared of them or they freak me out. Sorry, I'm gonna rant here for a minute. I just find the horror genre very boring. And it's because all the movies feel the same. I never see anything new or unique in horror anymore. Hear me out. The best horror movies were the first of their kind. And that's why I cannot stand slashers. They were so overdone. Don't get me wrong, I really liked the supernatural movies when they started coming out. The few closest things I'd ever had to a favorite horror movie were Final Destination, The Ring, Paranormal Activity, and Alien. Those did something new that horror hadn't seen before. Those were unique. But now those are being overdone too. All I see anymore are just mediocre supernatural thrillers on Netflix. I just despise Friday the 13th especially, because it is one of the most unnecessarily dragged out franchises in all of horror, along with Halloween and Child's Play. Oh boy, don't even get me started on those two dumpster fires, cause I could go on all day.
Even though I personally disagree with a lot of that, I get where you're coming from. Horror is a complicated genre.
Yeah, I just wish the writers could get it right for once. They seriously need to read some Stephen King novels and take notes. Oh, hi Darcie, hello! Yo, Uppy, did you just wake up from a nap? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Is it you? I see that tail going wag, wag, wag. It's wagging all over the place. Yes, I see your toy. I can't play right now, okay?
I wasn't expecting her to wake up already. She'd usually be out cold for another hour. Sorry guys for the interruption.
I'm having a dog lover moment. This is my first time seeing her in person, and she's so cute. So is she yours, or?
No, she's from the Pizzaplex. Funtime and I are dog sitting for the Glam Rocks because they're on vacation in Florida right now.
Definitely a smart move on their part, considering the disappearances.
Yeah. You know, it's pretty cool. The Glam Rocks have their own private yacht. Did you know that?
They have a yacht? Dang, they're spoiled.
Well, considering the success of the Pizzaplex, I don't blame Fazent for buying a nice boat. I've heard it's a really big one, too. It costs like $500 million.
Sweet baby Jesus, that must be one hell of a luxurious boat. I'm surprised Fazbear Entertainment can afford that.
I'm not. The price of that boat doesn't even cover a quarter of what the Pizzaplex is worth right now. It's crazy.
How much is the Plex worth?
I have no clue what its exact worth is. All I know is that it's somewhere over $10 billion.
That's insane. I wonder if all of us will get to vacation on their boat one day.
It's possible. That could definitely be arranged, since there's plenty of room for everyone on that massive boat. It might as well be a hotel on water, it has so many bedrooms. Also really neat, it has 2 swimming pools, an on-deck pool and an indoor pool.
I don't know what to say. The Glam Rocks got themselves one goated vacation right now.
Right?
I'm surprised they didn't take Darcie with them. Oh, did they leave you behind? I'm sorry, poor girl.
They wanted to take her, but since she's just little, Glam Fred was understandably concerned about letting a high-energy, mischievous, destructive puppy on board a very nice, very expensive boat. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of cushioned, mounted furniture on that yacht. And this little one here, I've learned, yes, you, has a tendency to rip up anything soft and full of fabric stuffing.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Right, Darcie? Yeah, 'cause to you, everything's a toy, isn't it?
She's been with me for only a few days, and I've already had to replace 8 chairs.
My God! Darcie, you naughty girl!
I find it kinda ironic how Glamrock Freddy was all like, I don't know how I feel about Darcie coming with us to spend time on a $500 million cruise. And at the same time, he's like, oh sure, she can live with us 24/7 in our extremely nice establishment worth billions.
Oh, she's fine around big golden statues of the animatronics and a gift shop full of plushies. Oh God, the furniture! Not the furniture! Anything but the furniture!
Well, one thing's for sure, if that Fazbear gang vacation ever does happen, it's not going to be until you, little missy, yes, you, are older and more well-behaved. You're cute, but you are a menace.
Well, that was a fun discussion about what the Glamrocks are up to.
Yeah, I just now realized there are no more questions for us to answer. We got quite a few more submitted, but they were all to Funtime Foxy specifically. Speaking of, don't worry listeners, we will answer those questions next episode when Funtime is here, I promise.
Okay, so what do we do now? Are we just gonna end the episode?
I mean we can, unless there's something else you want to talk about.
I can't think of anything.
Well, neither can I. Thanks everyone for listening. I'm sorry if this episode was shorter and a bit more boring than the others.
It's definitely not the same without Funtime here.
Yeah. At least Darcie was here to fill in that third spot.
She's the best host to this podcast, hands down. Aren't you, girl?
Yeah, of course she is. Absolutely, Darcie is the best. Anyways, as always, we'll have a poll for who will be featured as the next guest for next episode. Also, remember to submit your questions in the comments for a chance to be featured in our next episode. And again, those who have postponed questions for this episode will be guaranteed featured in the next one. Mavis, thanks for doing this.
Anytime, dude.
And thank you, Darcie. Come here, puppy. There, I give you scritches. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Take care, stay safe.
And we'll catch you next time on Funtimes and Nightmares.
Hey.
Hey, you sound kinda upset. I'm guessing the news wasn't good.
Well, I guess now we know what the black magic was for. That fucking street gang, or Yellow Rabbit, or whoever the sons of bitches that are doing all this, put a hex on me. My soul is withering away, and it won't be much longer before it completely fades out of existence. There was nothing Cassidy or Nightmarion could do about it.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to be said. My time is limited.
Dude, I can't even imagine what you're feeling right now. I guess all I can say is I'm so sorry it went down like that, man. I just want you to know that we're here for you.
Thank you. You're truly a dear friend. On the bright side, I have enough time to make it to the finale episode of our podcast.
At least you're optimistic about it.
Well, if I'm going down, I want to go down being hella ambitious to make the most of the time I have left. Anyways, I should probably get some rest.
Yeah. You take care, dude.
I'll see you next week.
Hey, man.
Dude, we gotta kick this investigation up a notch. Those motherfuckers just crossed the goddamn line.